Hello. Today we're going to talk about the advances in technology in a PTAC, and that is the acronym for, I'm sorry, I had to read my notes. PTAC is the acronym for Packaged Terminal Air Conditioner. And I'll explain what it is. Okay, so what a packaged terminal air conditioner is a self-contained ductless unit that heats and cools small spaces. PTACs are usually mounted in walls, usually under windows, and commonly found in hotels, hospitals, and apartment buildings. That is an Amana Goodman electronic PTAC unit. Alright, how they work. So basically, a PTAC, they use a heat pump to manage airflow of heat and of the heat of a room during the summer. They remove the hot. So in other words, in the winter or in the summer, excuse me. In the summer, it takes the heat out and puts it outside. In the wintertime, it takes the cool air from outside and heats it up, and that's what heats up the room. General Electric patented the first PTAC in Louisville, Kentucky in 1961. And these are just a few of the names of the manufacturers that I know of who made PTACs. One of them was General Electric. Trane had a unit, and Amana Goodman have units. And the old style ones actually had a dial that you turned the temp. You had 3 buttons. You had a bunch of buttons. You had buttons for heat, cold, heat, cool, and off. And you had buttons for high speed, low speed, or medium speed on the fan. And you had a dial that you set it for either warmer or colder. Now the PTACs of the future they have electronic control boards inside of them, and it's just all push. You just press a button. You press the button for heat. You press for air conditioning. You can set the temperature by just pressing an arrow, and it raises the temperature or it lowers the temperature. You have a button to lower it. So the newer PTAC units have electronic control boards, and sometimes they go wacky. Sometimes the heat strips and that's all it is, a 240 volt heat strip too. That's what heats up the air as it's being pulled from outside into your living space. Sometimes there's a manufacturer defect in the Amana Goodman ones. They kept blowing the high voltage fuse because somehow that heat strip, something happened to it, and it kept kicking off. It kept it kept burning the fuse up inside of it. But yeah, that's the technology of PTACs, packaged terminal air conditioners. We've gone from the old style, you had to turn a dial to make it colder or warmer, and push buttons for your heat and cool, and then you had buttons for your fan speed, to now we have electronic control boards in these PTACs, which is much, much simpler to use. Thank you for watching.